Hey everyone, Natalie Pigeon here with the BoomTown Peer Coaching Program. I want to quick show you some best practices regarding RPR. RPR is one of the integrations that we have here with BoomTown, and some of you may be using it and some of you may not be using it, but I just want to give you guys some quick best practices. For those of you that don't have it, it stands for Realtor Property Resource, and so you do need to have signed on or logged in or signed up for it already in order to use it. But once you're logged in and you stay logged in, you can click this little RPR summary button and it brings you directly to the property, which is pretty awesome. So high level here, you want to make sure that the address of the property is including the zip code and incorrectly. So when I click RPR summary, it will bring me to the property. Now, I am just using this one as an example. You can see that it is actually already listed, how long it's been on the market. Over here, you can see a map view of subcomps and what those homes have sold for in the neighborhood. Of course, there is an estimated home value here, list price. Because this one is active and under contract, you can see that information. Normally, it's just the tax records and the owner here. But because this one's listed, you can see the properties, but normally you would see just like a Google Map photo. But then there's really high-level stats about the home and the area, including public facts. And then when you scroll down, you'll just see some more information regarding the home. Now, let's say, for example, this lead was somebody who we did add this lead through circle prospecting, but let's say they wanted to receive a free home evaluation just because they're curious, but they weren't actually motivated to sell. It could be more of a pain in the butt to create a report directly from the MLS, and this is where RPR comes in really handy with people generating home evaluation leads or any seller lead of any sort. If they are just curious about what their home is worth because you're offering that a value, whether that's an email or a script that you're saying just to gather their information, I want to show you how you can leverage RPR to send off a quick report that shows some value. So my two favorite reports here, and we are going to go to create report, is the market activity report and the neighborhood report. Now, I have definitely heard of other people using these reports to even go on listing presentations. When you click more details of any of the reports that you have selected, you can pretty much check or uncheck anything you want to include in the report. But for this example, I want to just send a quick valuation off to somebody to create some value, but they're not motivated to sell. So for that situation, my favorite report is the market activity report. And you can hit show sample here on any of these reports to see what kind of content it's going to produce in the report. And because I'm already familiar with these, I'm choosing this one because this one gives some stats around the zip code, and it also will put in some comps. Now, with that being said, you would want under more details, if let's say it's a condo or a townhouse versus a single family home, you would probably want to adjust this a little bit so the comps are more relevant to that property. And you can enter that information here. Now, once I have selected everything I want to produce in this report, I'm simply going to go down here and hit run report. I don't like to email this directly from RPR because, as you know, We want everything in BoomTown so we can relate back to what we send and follow up accordingly. So you'd hit run report, and once that runs, you will get a download that you can either add as an attachment or embed as a link within an email template. Now, I have a template already created that basically states, you spoke to our client care coordinator, and we understand that you are requesting a home evaluation attached as a report, but I would like to set up some time to go over this report just to ensure you don't have any questions and you understand what the report says. What is the best time for you to set up a conversation? Something along those lines. So that I'm setting the expectation that I want to review it with them. And also, I guess I should add in that email template, I am indicating that it may be inaccurate based on, location, what condition the home is in, etc. And this is why it's best for us to set up a time to talk as well. So that is one report this one report you can leverage using RPR for people who are basically unmotivated seller leads requesting a home evaluation because they're curious. That report is going to have some comps in there. It's going to be put together in a professional way. It's going to be simple and easy. The next report that I want to point out is the neighborhood report, and I'm going to point this one out because this one you can really use for sellers, whether you know them or not, but you are just providing them value throughout the year, maybe once or twice a year. Again, you can hit show sample, review some of this. This is a really nice report that's put together around housing stats in their zip code. So it has things like price range of the household sold, average age of homes, how many homes are selling with certain bedrooms or baths. So it is a really cool, valuable report for somebody that you just want to provide value to, that you're trying to earn the business from. It doesn't have any comps and it doesn't have any home evaluation stuff. It just has a lot of neighborhood facts that can come off as really valuable information to a seller. And so I want to point this one out as well, just because I think it's a great value add tool to send to people in your pipeline. Now, that is basically all I'm going to show you here today. But of course, like I've said, a lot of people actually have used this to go on listing presentations. So if you're curious to find out more about the reports that RPR provides, simply sign up for an account. And then again, you can click show sample to see any of the reports, any of the other reports that RPR does have. But I think that is all I want to show you today. And if you do want the template that I use for people who are requesting a home evaluation, feel free to comment your email below and I will send that template off to you. Otherwise, if you have any questions, again, my name is Natalie Pigeon. I'm one of the BoomTown peer coaches, and I will see you next Coach's Corner. Bye-bye.